You were expecting red, but it was me, Bylan. And while I say that, I guess you weren't expecting red, because he said he wasn't streaming, which is technically true. Okay. We're going to be playing a game from my childhood called EcoQuest: The Search for Cetus. And it's an old Sierra adventure game. Uh-oh. Oof. Looks like that's one dead dolphin.
If you want to go join that volleyball game, Adam, it's okay by me. Why not take a break?
I don't think so. I don't really know any of those kids.
It's always that way when you move. Sooner or later, you make friends. It'll happen.
Sure, maybe later.
Okay, lab rat. If you're going to stay inside, come give me a hand with this.
Yeah, our main character, Adam, that we play as, doesn't seem particularly interested in making friends, which is something I kind of relate to. Let's take a look around. If it lets us. Oh no, it's not letting us.
Sure, what's up?
I found another bird this morning. These oil spills, they make me so mad I can't see straight. Anyhow, let's see what we can do about it. Take a closer look, then get a rag ready.
The seagull is covered with oil and shivering miserably.
Okay.
The seagull is covered. This is a bottle of mild detergent. A clean cotton rag has been placed next to the box. The seagull is covered with...
Okay.
Adam takes the bottle of detergent. Adam takes the clean rag.
Now, you can try using this stuff.
The rag's too dry. Better put some soap on it.
That would be too much soap.
Yep. We must be gentle with the bird.
Adam puts some of the dish soap onto the clean rag.
So this is introducing the player to combining items, well, and using items all in one go.
Great. Hold on a sec.
Maybe not, like, specifically explained terribly well, but with experimentation, players can pretty easily figure that out.
Easy now, pal. Try to apply the soap with the grain of the feathers. That'll get most of the oil without breaking them.
Gross. Will the bird die?
He might. It depends on how much of a shock he's had. We're going to do all we can. Why don't you finish up?
It's not a speed run, Adam.
Should I take him outside and let him go?
Not just yet. The soap removes his natural oils too, and that's what makes him float. He'd be shark bait until they build up again. We'll take care of him and hope for the best.
I wish there was something more we could do.
Me too. I feel like all we do is clean up after the fact, and it doesn't work too well. Even this fertilizer solution I'm working on for cleaning up the surface depends on too many factors, such as water temperature, current, stuff like that. I think this mix is better. It might even work on the coral a little bit. Try it out if you want. Blast! I'm late again. All these meetings are getting to me. So, do you want to go outside or stay here and maybe work with the dolphin? He's not recovering well from being entangled in that drift net. He could use some encouragement.
The dolphin survived.
Wow, could I work with a dolphin?
Yeah, go ahead. Just look at my instructions on the blackboard in the treatment room first, though. We have to make sure we're all doing the same thing with him. Gotta run. Committees.
So that might seem weird that that Adam's dad just gave him this.
Adam's carrying a flask of his father's experimental fertilizer solution. The solution helps create bacteria that eat oil. Unfortunately, it still has a long way to go before it can be used to really impact large spills.
But I believe this will explain some things.
The mail has arrived. The letter is addressed to Adam with many forwarding addresses.
Wow, cool, my membership card.
Adam Green is a lifetime member of the Worldwide Dolphin Society. Signed Natalie Duval, acting chairperson. Certificate, Apprentice Dolphin Handler. The bearer, Adam Green, has completed a 50-hour course in animal husbandry and rescue techniques. Felicitations, Adam.
So it turns out Adam is quite the diver.
Adam did advanced scuba diving.
Yep.
The course was tough, so he's framed the certificate.
So let's take a look around.
Adam's dad is working on an article called Sonar Transmitters Revolutionize Toxic Salvage. An empty box has been left for a graphic, with the note, see blackboard diagram.
Ooh, maybe this blackboard diagram? Oh yeah. I'm also going to turn the speed up so the characters go faster. Oh, wait. Yeah.
Adam's dad has drawn a diagram of an experimental satellite buoy.
Okay. So you got like toxic waste, and you attach a float to it with a transmitter. Seems interesting.
Adam's dad has... Adam will take care of the bird until its natural oils coat its feathers. Then the bird will be able to float again. Adam's father keeps a raincoat here but hardly ever uses it. The seaside lab overlooks a grassy point. Some kids are playing volleyball. It's the teeth and jawbone of some prehistoric ocean-dwelling creature. It's the hint book for EchoQuest.
That's kind of an interesting pronunciation of the title of the game.
This rug in the shape of planet Earth is Adam's favorite. He takes it wherever they move. This is a reusable bag Adam uses when he goes diving to collect garbage.
So this is an important item in the game. Well, sort of important.
Adam picks up the garbage bag. He plans to use it to pick up trash when he goes diving later.
Because you'll notice we have this score up in the top right, and we get points for doing basically anything in the game, but specifically picking up trash. Because we've got...
An empty soda can sits on the desk.
Yeah.
Adam picks up the empty soda can.
But soda can's not trash. It's recycling.
Slam dunk. "55 Fun Ways a Kid Can Make a World of Difference" by Michael O'Brien. Neato, they put it in the EchoQuest box.
What does anybody keep on shelves like these? The oil has begun to sink to the bottom.
So I think this is one of Adam's father's tests.
Oh man, I forgot to give him the water.
Adam's gerbil lives in this cage.
Looks like someone's thirsty.
Oh man.
Hello, 11. It's Bylan. Okay. Yeah.
Adam attaches the full water bottle to the gerbil cage.
How's it going, 11? It's a point-and-click adventure game. There's not really a mystery so much. Oh, nice Taco Bell. Okay.
A door with an electronic keypad leads to another part of the lab.
Yeah, I think you need your ID to get in there. I think we've seen everything in this room, so let's move on.
The dolphin brought in by the fisherman is swimming in slow circles. The vet says that it has capture stress syndrome.
Yeah, I did see that, 11. It looks really cool. Okay. So this dolphin was caught in a drift net, and we brought it in to help save it. And it looks like it's not particularly happy. So as is tradition in point-and-click adventure games, we look at everything. Yeah. Well, we'll see if we can help it out.
The level of the water can be raised or lowered so that really sick animals can be walked. The net is used to clean the pool. This door leads back to the lab.
Phew, fresh mackerel. Good thing the dolphin likes it.
A green frisbee sits on top of the cabinet.
Ooh, a frisbee.
This cabinet is used to store gear.
Metal Gear.
A set of instructions ensures that all helpers treat the dolphin alike. A set of...
Okay. So this says, reminder to all helpers. 1, talk to the dolphin. 2, see if he's hungry. 3, try swimming with him. 4, frisbee is on counter. Good luck, Dr. Green. So Dr. Green's our father, who's an ecologist of some description.
Speedboats rest against the back wall. They are equipped with cages to protect any creatures who might swim too near.
Yeah, frisbee encounter.
This door leads to the lab's docks.
Yeah, I don't know how long frisbee has been
The
a
lab's
thing.
docks extend as far as a few boat moorings. The hatch opening is at sea level. The lever opens and closes the hatch. It is currently in the closed position. The ladder leads into the pool.
Yeah, thanks, narrator.
The animals are treated and played with in this part of the pool. This is the human-free part of the pool. If the animal wants to be left alone, no one disturbs it here. Under the surface of the water is a button the dolphin can push to open the gate.
I wonder how accurate all this information is actually. Because they have this button here that apparently the dolphin or whatever animal is in here can push to close the gate. But how would they know to do that? I don't know. I guess Skinner boxes are a thing, so why not this?
The dolphin appears depressed and lonely.
Yeah, let's see if we can fix that.
A set of instructions ensures
talk first.
Hi. Hey, you're swimming better than yesterday. You'll feel better in no time at all, and we can take you home. You've had a tough time, but we're not trying to keep you or anything. We're just trying to help you get better.
Adam's soothing voice got through to him. It looks like he's decided to make friends.
Nice. So next...
A set of instructions
food, of course. Step 2 should always be food.
The dolphin eyes the bucket by the door.
Yeah, he's hungry.
Adam picks up a mackerel.
Yeet.
The dolphin chows down on the mackerel.
Yeah. How about another?
Adam picks up a mackerel.
Yes, you swallowed another one.
Yeah.
Adam picks up a mackerel.
Oh, looks
Well,
like he's
I
all
guess
done.
he's done.
Okay, next step.
A set of instructions.
Try swimming with it. Actually, let's look at him again.
The dolphin looks like he's ready for company.
Yeah.
Moving slowly and carefully, Adam climbs into the pool. He can feel the dolphin's delight at having some company. The weird clicking sound means the dolphin is memorizing Adam by bouncing sound waves off him. It's called a sonar click.
That was fun. Do it again. Hey, where are you going? Whoa, good one. You're making me dizzy.
Then stop spitting.
Catch me if you can, huh?
The dolphin offers his dorsal fin to Adam. He wants to give Adam a ride.
Let's do it.
Whoa, I accept.
Adam cups his hand and the dolphin swims up under it and pulls Adam into a whirling, swooping ride around the pool.
Hey, thanks. That was the greatest.
The dolphin looks really frisky now that he's pulled Adam around. He wants to play some more.
So you know what that means. It's frisbee time.
The dolphin wants Adam to find something new to do. Adam takes the green frisbee.
Okay. So I think... Yeah.
The dolphin's psyched up and ready to play.
So we actually have to click on the frisbee when the dolphin throws it back in order to get points, in order to get max points if we are on like a max point run. And I do want to get as many points as I can. Alright. Doesn't seem too hard to do that. Ooh.
I got it.
What? Sploosh.
What? You talked? Did I? Oh,
I guess I did. I guess the hermit's out of the crab, so to speak. Allow me to introduce myself, Adam.
And you know my name?
Nothing wrong with my hearing, above or underwater. As I was trying to say, my name's Delphinius.
Deller what?
Delphinius. Got it?
Delphinius. Got it. Complicated name.
Cetus, our great whale king, named me. Of course, it sounds different in our language, sort of like this.
Yeah, that's a bit harder to pronounce, I think.
I believe your human scientists call that my signature whistle. I also speak tuna and some of the more obscure coral dialects. Those are too high-pitched for you to hear. Anyway, they're only useful in my kingdom.
Cool. Your kingdom?
Right, my kingdom. It's... oh no, my kingdom. Cetus. I remember now. I don't know what I've been thinking. How long have I been here?
Toonish.
About a week. You're in pretty bad shape.
A week? What a disaster. I've got to get out of here right away.
Hold on. I'm not getting this. What are you talking about? What's the matter?
That's me all over. Just rushing straight ahead, not looking where I'm going. That's how I got into this mess in the first place. When I ran into that net, it's because I was searching for Cetus. He's missing and I was sent to find him. Maybe he's in trouble, or hurt, or worse. I have to find out before it's too late. Adam, please help me get out of here.
Of course I'll help you, Delphinius.
Oh, they're friends. Yeah.
The animals are treated and
So now we can interact with this to let Delphinius out.
There, I've opened the hatch. Dad said you were almost ready anyway, so he wouldn't mind.
And as we know, Adam is qualified to make this decision from those documents we found before, so yeah.
I guess this is it. I'd say to thank your dad, but he'd think you were nuts.
My dad might surprise you. Are you sure you have to go?
Cetus is my king, Adam. If he needs my help, I can't fail him. But I won't forget you.
I won't forget you either, Dolphin.
Might as well,
Good
yeah.
luck.
Might as well let the
Adam
talking
watches
dolphin
sadly
go, I
as
guess.
Delphinius swims out to sea.
Oh.
A familiar figure appears on the horizon.
Guess who's back?
Delphinius, I'm so glad to see you. I've been wondering what happened to you all week. Did you find your missing king?
No, things are worse than ever.
Uh-oh.
Gotta catch my breath.
Slow down. Take your time. What do you mean?
Slow down. Take your time.
Strange things are happening in the kingdom. Oh, it's too hard to explain. If only you could see it.
Well, I could see it. I'll just go back there with you.
But how would you do that, Adam?
You, a human? You must be joking. Human lungs could never last where we'd be going.
This is a bit strange, because Delphinius has shown some knowledge of humans, but somehow doesn't know that they dive for long periods of time.
You'll have to get ready, Adam, before I could even consider it.
Adam and his father are testing a new aqualung. It has a huge air supply. The fins propel the diver through the water. Diving gloves protect Adam's hands from getting cut. The mask helps Adam see underwater. It's important to clear the mask first so it doesn't fog up.
Okay, let's put this stuff on.
Adam picks up the diving equipment and the transmitter.
Oh, we got a transmitter. I wonder what that's for.
Okay, now I'm ready. I've got everything.
I mean, it makes sense to take a transmitter out if you're going diving for a long period of time, so if something goes wrong, you can get rescue, hopefully?
Hurry up then. I have the worst feeling we don't have much time.
But I guess we'll see what we do with that.
Adam empties his pockets.
Uh-oh. My items!
He puts on his fins, gloves, and mask and jumps into the water.
You lead the way for a while, Adam. I'm still trying to get my sea legs back. Ha ha.
Good joke, Delphinius.
Oh, yuck. Look at all that putrid stuff.
That's why they call it bilge. It's all their garbage, everything, and I do mean everything.
Hey, look at that kid. He's about to lose control of the balloons. Hey, kid, look out. The wind's too strong. He's gonna let go.
Oh no, the wind was too strong. Those babies were filled with helium too. They can drift hundreds of miles till they sink.
And I'm sure that won't be coming back to bite us at all. Just random balloons. So this is introducing us to what we use the trash bag for.
Adam decides not to throw out the jar. It looks recyclable. Adam picks up the glass jar and stows it away in his pack.
So, but the game will automatically pick up key items instead of trashing them when you tell it to trash them, which is nice, so that you don't, soft block yourself.
Adam puts an item in his garbage bag. The water is a bit clearer.
This is a little bit tedious, because you can clear a path. Technically, you can
Hey,
clear
it's a trash bag.
You can clear a small path.
Adam has cleared a narrow path
Yeah.
through the garbage.
So right now we could leave, but I'm not going to leave because there's more garbage. At least.
Hey, it's a
Yeah. So I think if we clear all of the clearable garbage, we'll get points.
Adam can't get to that piece yet. Hey, it's a
Yeah.
Hey, it's a
Exactly
it's a-
where you need to click is a bit odd.
The bilge is flowing fast enough. The bilge
Okay, so I guess we didn't get any points, but we got rid of more garbage. What? Yeah, that's the important thing.
Time to dive, Adam. We're close to the boundaries of my kingdom, Ilaria. Do you still want to go on?
Oh, yes, Dolphinius. Do you think your friends will let me help?
Maybe not at first, Adam. They're pretty afraid of humans, Bad experiences and all that. But they sent me for help and I'm bringing it. I'm bringing you. So get ready to dive.
Yeah, I told Sriracha that she would probably want to watch the VOD after I'm done streaming. And, when she has time. So now we gotta put on the tank because we hadn't put it on
Adam,
yet.
I can't wait much
Yeah.
longer.
Calm
They're
down,
ready to die.
Delphinius. Calm down, Delphinius.
Adam checks the pressure in his tanks, wets his mask, and clears his regulator.
So I'm guessing the wets his mask part is getting the seal wet so that it'll actually seal water. Because that if that's dry, that can start leaking at an inopportune moment.
Oh, my head. I feel kind of funny. I mean, funny, peculiar.
Maybe we ought to go back. You could still be hurt.
No, it's not that. I think there was something in that garbage we swam through. It interfered with my sonar. You know, my direction-finding senses.
What do you want to do? That's a lot of tangled seaweed up ahead.
We have to go through. Cetus used to clear a path for us, but it's gotten overgrown. There's one way through. I can follow if you lead.
Okay, I'll try.
Yeah, they definitely want the player to be
I'm
leading
counting
a lot
on
of
you
this.
to find our way through the weeds, Adam.
There's like a specific path you have to take through. It's kind of obvious. But I remember as a kid, it got a bit difficult. But I don't think there's a wrong way to go. It's just, you have to find the place you need to click. Okay, it might not have been over there. Oh yeah, it's down from there. And we're there.
Wow.
She is beautiful, isn't she? Her name is Illyria, my home. I think you need to talk to the Oracle. The Oracle of Illyria can see into the future. If anyone would know what you should do to help the city, it would be her. I better go see
found.
what's been going
Yeah.
on since I left. I'll be at the fish apartments if you need me. Good luck, Adam.
A long string that has narrow red shapes tied to it floats by. Adam thinks it looks familiar, but it's gone before he can remember where he's seen it before.
Wow, I wonder where that came from. That's this floaty thing. Heading over towards the fish apartments.
Off in the distance is a strange building that looks like a honeycomb from here. It must be the fish apartments.
Yep. So now we're going to look at
There's
everything.
a round building to the north. It's a tholos, a place where the Greeks held senatorial meetings.
Probably not where you would find an oracle.
To Adam's right is the majestic Temple of Poseidon. A feeling of power surrounds the building. There's a beautiful bronze statue in front of the temple.
That sounds more like where you would find an oracle.
Adam is swimming in front of a large and impressive bronze statue. The huge figure must be Poseidon, Greek god of the sea. His bronze eyes seem to look right through Adam.
I like how specifically the narrator pronounces the name Poseidon.
Poseidon is holding a bronze trident in his fist. The bronze servant figure is forever honoring the god of the sea. The servant's right hand is oddly cupped near his mouth, as though he was once holding something, but now it's missing.
I wonder what that is.
There's a statue of a Greek discus thrower in the courtyard. The Greeks started the first Olympics.
Top level enunciation, yeah.
It looks like someone's thrown away a desk chair, the kind that rolls around on the floor. Adam's dad has one just like it at home. Of course, Dad would never dispose of anything so thoughtlessly. A deflated beach ball lies discarded in the courtyard. At least this is one piece of garbage that seems logical here under the ocean. A really old tricycle, half disintegrated, lies childless and discarded in the courtyard. The broken fragments of large Grecian urns provide a safe haven for small fish.
So that's interesting, because we're seeing a difference between some of this trash and other parts of the trash. Because the Grecian urns, also kind of trash that was dumped in the ocean, if you think about it. But it actually helps out some fish.
An old shopping cart lies rusting in the courtyard.
Yeah.
Adam's heard of shopping carts being stolen from grocery store parking lots, but this is ridiculous. There's a sturdy steel cage lying on the ocean floor. It looks like it might have once been a bicycle basket. Adam is swimming in the Illyrian courtyard. This must have once been a city street. Now it's more like a fish highway. Sunken buildings, debris, and other remnants of a Grecian city surround the courtyard. The courtyard would be truly beautiful if not for the human garbage that litters the area.
We can even look at these fish floating by.
Adam spots a blue-ringed angelfish. Unlike most fish, angelfish are brave and won't swim away quickly from divers and swimmers. Holy HD TV! Some litterbug dumped a boob tube in the ocean.
Yeah, that was very 90s.
That cute cuddly teddy is about to disintegrate in the salt water. Adam wonders who would throw their teddy bear into the sea. Since the ancient Greeks didn't have modern plumbing, Adam guesses that the pipe is merely a result of more human littering. Shattered columns litter the Illyrian courtyard. Some of these beautifully colored fish have small black dots that look like eyes on their back fins. This confuses predators who can't be sure which end is which. To the left of the courtyard, Adam sees what looks like a large animal and traces of vegetation.
Okay, I think we've looked at pretty much everything. So let's throw out the trash.
The sad little beach ball, flat as yesterday's newspaper,
Yeah.
sinks slowly into Adam's trash bag.
And everything is voice acted.
Adam trashes the three-wheeler. Adam wheels the desk chair into the twilight zone of his garbage bag. Fortunately for Adam, the shopping cart is collapsible. Adam stuffs it easily into his garbage bag.
Not that that really matters, because the garbage bag can fit basically an infinite amount of stuff.
Adam thinks about throwing away the steel cage, but it reminds him of the ones his father recommends for boaters. He decides it might be useful.
Okay. So if that's useful, we should pick it up, because it's an adventure game.
Adam picks up the steel cage, thinking that it might come in handy. Adam transmits the radio into his garbage bag.
Transmits.
Adam puts the soaked and scraggly-looking bear into his trash bag.
Oh wait, there's another fish
This
there.
curious fish looks a little like a wrasse, but he doesn't look like he's wrestling right now.
The puns.
One of Adam's teachers used to talk about trash on TV, but this television is trashy without even being turned on. Adam dumps it in his garbage bag. Adam ditches the pipe. With a feeling of satisfaction, Adam picks up the last piece of garbage in the Illyrian courtyard. Now that looks better.
And we get 10 points. Okay, so probably over there that we need to go. Huh. More things to look at.
On the wall is a mosaic tile picture. It looks like the seawater has caused the cement around the tiles to weaken, and now the picture is scrambled.
That is a lame excuse for a tile puzzle right here. We'll get back to that.
Adam doesn't want to fiddle around.
Yeah.
A pedestal stands in the middle of the temple. On top of the pedestal is a large conch shell. An odd carving of 3 large eyes dominates the center of the back wall of the temple.
Now this is interesting. Got a little design under these eyes. Might tell us something important.
Grecian urns adorn the temple. Adam is swimming inside the Temple of Poseidon. The glowing marble and mysterious symbols have a strange and wonderful power.
So
A pedestal on top of the pedestal.
this looks like something we can pick up.
Adam takes the bronze conch shell.
And with this, actually,
The roof of the temple is open to the sea, as it had once been open to the sky.
So this is a conch shell. Outside we had someone
Adam is
who
swimming in
was
front.
missing something.
Adam places the bronze shell into the cupped hands of the servant, keeping his fingers crossed that this will work.
I don't think he really has any reason to think that this would work, but...
The bronze servant comes to life and puffs out his cheeks for a mighty blow.
Why would it be able to do that?
Poseidon
knows?
has loosened his grip on the trident.
Now we get a trident.
Adam pulls on the bronze trident, and it slides easily from Poseidon's fist.
I see you're playing at the highest difficulty with permadeath, and the oxygen, hunger, and fatigue meters are hidden. What a daredevil you are, sir. Hi, Suicent. Yeah, there's not survival mechanics in this game. Oh, wait.
Wisps of oogy green stuff occasionally float by. Adam doesn't know what it is, but he knows he doesn't want to get near it.
Yeah, so there's some stuff floating around the ocean here, and that's an interesting word. Okay. Now with this trident...
An odd carving of 3...
we can
The
activate
trident
that.
pushes in the 3 eyes, and the wall trembles. A panel slowly opens. A fish appears mysteriously from somewhere behind the panel. It must be the Oracle.
Well, yeah. What else would just appear behind a panel?
The Oracle knows all life in the sea. But, creature of man, I know not thee.
And of course, the Oracle speaks in rhyme. Yeah, an Oracle fish. So let's talk to it.
My name is Adam. I came here with Dolphinius to help save the kingdom. What can I do to help?
A prophecy from ancient year spoke of days of death and fear. A human boy, kind and brave, would the kingdom of Luria save. 3 riddles will your soul reveal. Use your heart, the truth to feel. The riddle symbols must be whole. To solve the mosaic is your goal.
So we have to do a puzzle. A slide puzzle.
On the wall is a mosaic tile picture. It looks like the...
Yeah. Ugh. Let's see. That looks right. And there are legs here. This probably goes there. But we need to get it there.
Choose the tile you want.
Yeah, it's an old game. Anti-aliasing isn't gonna help it. Find the lost tile. No, it's a slide puzzle. Okay. Yeah, maybe. I could maybe play Spelling Blizzard at some point. But I'm not sure when I'm going to do this again. And we're probably only going to be doing EcoQuest. Okay. So we need this corner tile. It goes there. This? Yeah. Calling Cetus. We don't have a phone. Well, we do have a transmitter, but I don't think a whale has a receiver. Huh. Guess it is that.
Choose the...
Wait, no, that goes there. I don't think anything goes here.
Choose...
Yeah. Yeah, that definitely goes there.
There's no...
Requirement that says 10 moves or less. Oh, that'd be terrible. If fish comes out, I'm close enough. Oh. That definitely goes there. Yeah, slide puzzles are
Choose a...
kind of annoying. That might actually go in the top. Yeah. Well, we do have a help button. So we kind of don't have to do this. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna cheat. And by cheat, I mean press this button that exists in the game. Yeah, and that just, like, swaps something into position, which moves things along quite nicely. Yeah. Okay, we're really close. Yeah. That needs to go there, and this needs to go here. But...
That's it. The
Yeah,
mysterious
we did
mosaic
it.
is now fully revealed.
Yay! Totally earned.
Three riddles will your soul reveal. Use your heart, the truth to feel. Here's the first riddle to master. From the picture, choose an answer. Whose march of progress dooms us all, lives aloof to nature's call. Before he walks, must learn to crawl, and be a friend to great and small.
So, What do you think it is, chat, in this picture?
Adam is swimming in the...
Whose march of progress dooms us all, lives aloof to nature's call. Before he walks, must learn to crawl, and be a friend to great and small.
The algae looks sinister. Yeah, well, it's the guy.
There's a symbol of a...
Whose march of
I
progress...
think we have to, like...
Is the answer man?
The riddle you have answered true, a vision will I grant to you. Once there was a great whale king, whose tail kept off all poisonous things.
Yep, it's the man.
Like under glass, we live so free, from all with which man kills the seas. Here's the second you must master. From the picture, choose an answer. What glides like a bird, but does not fly, lives and plays neath an emerald sky, feels the hook's pain, but cannot cry, has no voice to question why.
That's gonna be the fish.
Is the answer fish?
The riddle you have answered true, a vision will I grant to you. And so an innocent must fall, and become the stalker of us all. Mutated by a glowing breeze, man makes a murderer of the seas. Here's the third and last to master. From the picture, choose an answer. What reaches out to those in need, hears the call of those who plead, never blindly takes in greed, is a friend in word and deed.
So it's kind of hard to tell, because it's kind of pixely, but I think these two things are supposed to be hearts.
Is the answer love?
The riddle you have answered true, a vision will I grant to you. A mighty king was led astray, tricked and lured into harm's way. With all his strength he cannot free himself from man's machinery. Our destiny now lies with he, foretold within the prophecy.
The prophecy says a child of man might help save Illyria. Could that be me?
Your answers show that you can see the carelessness that haunts the seas. But the citizens must give their trust to you alone. Win them you must. This sign of trust bring back to me, and you shall have the prophecy.
Okay. So we have to win the trust of all the citizens of Illyria.
You met the Oracle, huh? What'd she say, Adam? What'd she say?
She says I should find a sign of trust from the citizens. What could she mean, Dell?
A sign of trust, eh? Beats me. Maybe you should talk to the city's mayor and the guardian of the greens. If you can find them, that is. I've seen hardly anyone since I've been back.
It is kind of creepy. Where do you think I should look for the mayor and the guardian of the greens?
Somewhere indoors. I'll meet you back at the fish apartments later. Come by if you can't find who you're looking for.
Okay. So I guess we'll go to the mayor first, because that sounds like they're important and can get stuff done.
Halt! Who dares enter the chambers of the great senator?
Senator, I'm here for the mayor.
The booming voice seems to come from nowhere. Though seeing no one in the room, Adam tentatively calls out.
Who are you?
I am me, which is to say, the great senator. Tremble before me.
Oh, well, okay. I'm Adam. Delphinia's brought me here to help.
Adam? I know of no Illyrians named Adam. You're human, a son of man. Here, where is that blasted blubber farm of a whale?
What whale? You mean Cetus?
Of course, Cetus. But I didn't say blasted blubber farm of a whale. Not me. I never said that. Benevolent, impressively large whale is what I actually said.
Totally.
Great Cetus maketh the food plentiful and the city pure. He banisheth the sharks and conger aliketh. He maketh the water clear, and filtereth the yucky stuff. Oh, and he maketh us cleanseth behind our gills.
But Cetus is missing.
I know that. Alas, poor Illyria, Cetus has vanished. For lo many days, Cetus is gone. Only Poseidon knows where he has hitherto.
Hitherto.
Fear not, for the great senator will personally see to it that Illyria, great kingdom, survives.
How will you replace Cetus, great senator? Things look a mess to me. Maybe I could help.
Help? You? The great senator needs no help. The great senator has not acted because he is still pondering the situation. If you're so smart, try solving the challenge of the columns.
What challenge of the columns?
Oh yay, they're injecting another puzzle into the game.
Find the one that turns no other, make it match its right-hand brother, repeat until all 9 are done, and the council's favor you will have won. And now I will answer no more questions, human boy. The great senator will now stay silent and silently ponder.
That's a sick rap, yeah. So now we got these columns with different sections, and we have to match it. Oh yeah, I need to look around.
Adam thinks about the great senator's column challenge.
Find the one that turns...
Yeah, okay.
A mural of Greek senators highlights the back wall of the council chambers. The council leader's face is covered by an elaborate gold mask. It looks out of place on the painted mural.
Yeah, that is a bit odd.
The ceiling of the council chambers is open to the sea, as it once was open to the night sky. The council chamber's floor is decorated with a large inlaid star.
Okay. So if we turn
Whoa, the column pieces move. Now I wonder what order I should put them in.
This turns that one. So we need to find one that doesn't turn any of them.
The column piece locks into place. It now matches the corresponding column piece on the right side of the council chambers.
So this one now matches that. It's a mirror image of it. Now we need to find the next one. Unclear whether that's a killer whale or an eel.
The column piece locks into place. The column piece locks into place. The column's top... The column piece locks into place. The column piece... That piece is... The column... The column... The column... The last column piece shifts into place. Adam feels the water tremble. The room shakes as the building settles down on the columns. The gold mask is knocked from the wall. A dazed hermit crab stumbles from the fallen mask.
Yeah.
Boo-hoo! Oh, boo-hoo! I can't handle it. I can't. I tried, but no one will listen to me. No one cares. Oh, boo, boo-hoo!
It's a little hermit crab. He must have been inside the mask when it fell. He appears quite upset.
Yep.
Boo-hoo! Oh, boo-hoo!
Wow! The gold mask fell right off of the mural. It must have happened when the columns set into place and the room shifted.
11. No spoilers.
Who are you?
I'm the great I'm a nobody. Boo-hoo! I'm a failure. Boo-hoo-dee-hoo!
Well, why are you hiding in the mask?
My name is Superfluous. I've always been the mayor, but I never actually had to do anything. Cetus took care of it all, you see. Now he's gone, and I ought to do something, but I don't know what.
Well, gosh, you need to call a meeting or something. Get everyone to help.
Seems like a good first start, or first step.
Oh, they won't listen. Why do you think I pretended to be the great senator? They might have respected him, but no, they're all huddled in their homes, scared. They won't come out for a meeting. Not that I can blame them. Here I sit with a shell so tight I'm about to burst, and I'm too scared to go out and find a new one.
Well, maybe I can get the citizens to come out.
Why should they listen to you? A human boy? Why, I don't even trust you. No, sorry. I don't think it would work. It would be nice if it could, though. Goodbye now. I must go back to my pondering.
On the floor is the gold mask that once covered the great senator's face. The mask is made of beaten gold and is fit for a king.
Yep, poor Crab. Well, we need to get him to trust us first, because he's the mayor. Ooh, new location.
A large statue of a whale made entirely from coral takes a place of honor in the middle of the garden. The coral is coated with oil and is clearly dying. This kind of damage is the result of oil spills and ship bilge dumping. The lighter part of the oil evaporates and what's left sinks, ending up as a thick tar that coats the ocean floor.
So this whale statue is made out of coral.
In the distance, more deserted ruins of this once great city lie disintegrating in the seawater.
Well, it's a statue of that whale, but it isn't actually the whale.
An old tire has sunk to the bottom of the sea. Why a land vehicle's tire is in the ocean, Adam will never know.
Well, actually, I'm pretty sure rubber tires like that are used on ships to cushion them against, like, running into docks or other ships when they're at dock. So it isn't, like, super weird that that's here.
There's an old fishing line on the ground. It looks like what the one that got away with. There's an old brown shoe on the ground. It looks like the nerd variety of polyester plastic shoe. That spray bottle is clearly of no use under the sea. A beat-up, bent-up bicycle wheel lies alone on the garden's floor. Some lady must be looking really hard for her purse, 'cause there's one just lying there. There's a broken, empty pot littering the royal gardens. The cobblestones were once a walkway through the ancient Greek garden. An old vegetable can has been
for
ditched.
cash.
Broccoli. An entire six-pack of soda has found its way to the bottom of the sea. Too bad fish don't like carbonated drinks. The royal gardens were once full of splendor, but the plants here have fallen prey to dioxin and other poisons in the water. Even the little bits of life that still remain are pale and sickly.
Soda, no. Okay, let's pick up this trash.
Adam wheels the rubber to a permanent parking spot. The plants are sick and Adam reels in the old fishing. Adam carefully picks up the brown shoe and does the world a favor by throwing it away. Adam slams the soda down, his garbage bag. With great relief, Adam cans the can of broccoli. Adam puts the spritz on the spray bottle. Adam rides the wheel into the trash. Adam snatches the purse and bags it. Adam decides to be nice and clean up the old pot.
Is that not all the garbage?
The cobblestones add a bit of The cobblestone.
Oh.
The plants are sick and
That looks like it's it.
The plants are.
Huh.
The royal garden. A green moss grows between the cobblestones. Adam recognizes this fish as a yellow wrasse. Sometimes he can't remember the name, but he never forgets a fish face.
Okay. So, this stuff should be cleaned up by...
Adam's carrying a flask of his father's experimental fertilizer solution. The solution helps create bacteria that eat oil. Unfortunately, it still has a long way to go before it can be used to really impact large spills.
Yeah, this. That'll help.
Don't go shaking.
Because this isn't really a large spill.
Don't worry, Coral. This is fertilizer solution from my dad's lab. I'm not sure if it will help you, but without it, you'll die for sure.
Yeah.
Adam carefully pours the fertilizer solution over the whale-shaped coral. He puts the empty flask into his garbage bag. The oil begins to dissolve. It's working.
What are you doing to my coral, child?
A little lobster stands in front of the whale, and she doesn't look happy.
That lobster is as big as Adam is.
I just put some solution on the coral that will create bacteria to eat up the oil. I only meant to help. I felt so sorry for the poor coral.
A human? Feeling sympathy for the creatures of the sea?
Yeah, little lobster.
Why, you're right. The oil is dissolving. What is your name then, Magic One?
My name is Adam, but it's not magic, just science. Who are you?
I am the guardian of the greens, but you can call me Demeter. It is my job to tend the royal gardens and ensure that the city has plenty of plants to eat. But as you can see, my garden is all but dead.
What will you do when the plants are gone?
We will be forced to leave Luria, or die here. I'm not sure which is a worse fate. If only Cetus were here. The coral miss him so. You know they shaped themselves like this in homage to him. If only I knew Cetus was somewhere safe. I could be content with this lot.
Well, I came here with Dolphinius. We're going to try to help save the city, and maybe find Cetus.
You will do that, human child? Perhaps that's just what we need. Someone who knows the mysteries of man and the poisons he puts in the sea.
What is this?
It is the last of my healing potion. It has a great power to heal. I used to make it from over 30 rare sea plants, but most of them are extinct now, killed off by poisons.
Yep, a
There'll
healing
be no more
potion.
The potion does not work on my poor garden. Perhaps you will find a good use for it on your quest to save the city.
Thank you for this gift, Demeter.
Use it wisely, human child, and may Poseidon watch over you.
Yep, something fell on the ground.
A glop of tar has fallen from the coral. Something white is sticking out of the tar.
Huh. Let's grab that.
Adam picks the shell up from the tar. Ick! It's a nice roomy shell, but it won't be much use covered with tar like that.
Ooh, a shell. You don't really have anything to clean it with. Okay, we're at the apartments.
Things have gotten even worse since the last time I was here. I'm trying to help out in the fish apartments now, but I'm afraid I'm not much good at this sort of thing. Have you found the mayor or the guardian of the greens yet?
Oh, both of them actually.
Yep, I found both the mayor and the guardian of the greens.
Good for you. What did the mayor say?
Not much. I'm afraid he doesn't trust me because I'm a human boy.
That's understandable, I guess, but not very fair. Maybe there's some way you can prove to the mayor that you're a good human.
How?
Does he have a problem? Maybe you can find something he really needs.
Way ahead of you, Delphinius.
heard he was having a bit of a problem finding a new shell.
Yakety yak. It doesn't.
You can hang out here if you want, Adam. I gotta go to the surface to breathe. See you back here later.
Okay, so this is the fish apartments. So let's take a look around.
The central door leads to the apartment where the watchman Gregarious lives.
Wow, we just know that.
That apartment's light is on. Somebody must be home. That apartment's porch light is off. That must mean that nobody's home. That apartment's porch light is on. That must mean that somebody's home.
Nice.
Ruins surround Illyria, though they've been long deserted and are of no interest to Adam or the Illyrians.
I'm waiting for acts of eternal slaughter acquired and the game really begins. Nope. This is it.
Someone carelessly threw out a large novel. Perhaps they couldn't relate to the main character. Someone's thrown an aluminum tube of toothpaste into the sea. These discarded pipes are firmly implanted into the silt, having been here for years and years.
Ooh. Oh, golly. Ooh.
An old, empty, foil-wrapped candy box lies on the ground. Someone thoughtlessly threw an old plate into the sea. There's a thick cotton cloth lying on the steps to the fish apartments.
That's interesting.
The tattered remains of a man's shirt lies on the ground. Adam wonders who would throw their shirt into the ocean. A Los Angeles Dodgers baseball cap lies on the ocean floor, discarded by some disgruntled fan.
Yeah, basically, Suisun. I mean, it's called EcoQuest for a reason.
An old shoe has been thrown out, perhaps because its odor eaters expired.
Okay, let's clean up this trash. Somebody died down here.
Knowledge is a terrible thing to waste, but the book is waterlogged and the ink runny, so Adam puts it in his trash bag. Adam squeezes the aluminum toothpaste tube into his garbage bag. Daydreaming of chocolates, Adam throws away the empty candy box. Adam cleans up the old plate.
We can't throw away these pipes because they're too stuck in there. Yep, it's me, Byland.
Adam tries to stuff himself into the garbage bag, but thinks better of it.
Wait, did they say?
Adam is ready to throw out the cloth.
Oh, coming in. Okay, so let's pick that up.
Adam picks up the cotton cloth and carries it with him. Adam disposes of the yucky old shirt. Adam stuffs the Dodgers baseball cap into his garbage bag. Good thing he's a Giants fan.
Summer's been pretty good.
Adam gives the old shoe the old boot and trashes it.
It's not too bad right now, temperature-wise, but I still got the air conditioner on. Let's try going in.
Hey, what you doing there, stranger?
I'd like to go inside and visit the fish.
Nope, no can do. I'm gregarious and I'm supposed to keep strangers out. That's my job. And I don't know you from Adam.
But I am Adam.
Sorry. No can do. You need a pass to get in. Yep, a pass.
Where can I get that?
You got me. I'm just the watchman.
Nice. So he won't let us get past. I think I can try to show him something. I can show him... Let's try this.
Will this do as a pass?
That's not a pass. Nope, no can do.
He doesn't have unique dialogue. Oh well. Let's go talk to the mayor again, because, well, actually, problem was the shell was oily.
Adam's carrying a nice, roomy shell. The shell is covered with oil and tar. Yuck!
So let's try to change that.
Adam uses the rag to clean the oil and tar off the shell. He gets all the oil off the shell, but boy, that rag sure is oily now.
Okay. So this should be good.
Adam's
then.
carrying a nice, roomy shell. The shell is nice and clean.
Alright. We can take that to the mayor. Where's the thing? There we go. Okay.
Superfluous, come out and see what I brought you. I found you a new shell. You said your old one was pinching you.
Oh, a nice clean shell. Thank you, it's ever so roomy. But why would a human boy do such a thing?
I told you, I want to help Illyria.
Yeah, you were 11.
Nice fit. I don't know how to thank you. You know, maybe the citizens would listen to you after all. Oh, if only you could get them to come here. Why, maybe together we could all think of a way to save ourselves. I tell you what, I'll give you a deputy badge if you'll agree to help me get the citizens here for a council meeting.
A deputy badge? That could be a pass.
I'll do my best, Mr. Mayor.
Here's the badge. Now off with you, son, and don't let me down.
Adam takes the deputy badge from Superfluous. Why, it's a starfish.
Of course it is. Okay. Now we should be able to get into the apartments. Uh-oh.
Two Illyrians swim into the courtyard, only to panic and run off. Adam wonders what on earth? Adam looks up in terror as a huge black shape glides like a cloud above him,
Starfish
blocking the
is
surface
lethal.
light. The water tingles with a feeling of danger and evil. Adam is frozen in place with fear, unable to move a flipper.
Well, he's dead.
The black monster finishes its path and slowly glides away.
Adam, are you okay? Did I hurt you?
So we just got a glimpse of the villain of this game. Although, if you listen to the subtext of the game, it's not the villain of the game.
Are you kidding? You saved my life. What was that thing?
We call him Flesh Eater. He's the biggest, meanest manta anyone's ever seen. Most mantas are gentle, but this one's a real bone grinder.
And for the prophecy of the Oracle, the reason that this one is so aggressive and large is because it's been mutated by pollutants in the water from man.
He started coming around just before Cetus vanished. He likes to come by and pick up Illyrians to eat. We seem to be his favorite food.
Wow, fish eating fish? That's terrible.
That's awful. No wonder the citizens are hiding. The mayor asked me to see if I can get him to the council chambers. But why would they come out for me?
The pollution is more of a danger to some Illyrians than Flesh Eater. Why don't you go visit the citizens in the fish apartments? If you can help them with their problems, they'd trust you then. I'll head on over to the council chambers and be the first one there. Good luck, Adam.
So I like how Dolphinius is just like, oh yeah, you can go solve all their problems. I'm gonna wait for you and not help at all. Thanks, Dolphinius. Yeah, I mean, it's basically just an excuse so that the player has a game to play, so it's fine. Okay, so this one's the guard, and there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 others. There's a very specific order to this, and I don't have it memorized, So I just kind of go in one of them.
You got a pass yet, stranger?
Oh yeah.
Or are you just floundering around?
After I show him my deputy badge.
Will this do? The mayor said it was a badge.
Well, I'll be a starfish sticking to a reef shark's back. A badge from the mayor? Why didn't you say so, stranger? Visitor, feel free to look around.
And by look around, he means trespass on everyone's property.
A plastic baggie floats down from the surface.
Oh yeah, it like does this.
Before Adam can grab it, the little blowfish panics and inflates.
Uh-oh.
And gets stuck in his apartment window, too fat to get through.
So, yeah, I'm gonna save him. But be warned, there are some, I guess you could call them caricatures in this game from the 90s. So, prepare yourselves for that.
Adam pushes gently on the panicked blowfish, hoping to help him get back into his apartment. Adams landed in the little blowfish's apartment and landed hard.
That's not exactly what I mean. Okay. So before anything, we look at everything.
That's quite a statue. Apparently this fish has a certain fascination with himself. Adam is swimming in the apartment of a blowfish named Narcissus. From the looks of the place, Narcissus is a painter. Finished canvases and paint supplies litter Narcissus's apartment.
Narcissuses.
On the easel is a waterscape featuring an undersea mountain and various forms of sea life, including the sea urchins on the nearby table. The blowfish displays one of his paintings on the wall. There's an interesting little shell table next to the easel. It holds the blowfish's painting subjects. There are sea urchins on the table. Sea urchins are useful for eating algae. The little blowfish has panicked and inflated. Blowfish inflate to scare off their enemies, but the plastic bag doesn't seem impressed. He's suffocating because the plastic won't let water flow over his gills.
Uh-oh.
There are sea urchins on the table. There's a painting palette lying on the floor. It looks as though the little blowfish has just finished a painting.
Okay, let's help him.
Adam very carefully unwraps the plastic and frees the frightened blowfish.
Are you okay?
But of course! Narcissus cannot be distressed by mere mortal danger. Man, no. I did not even see the jellyfish that attacked me until I ate it.
Yep.
It wasn't a jellyfish, it was a plastic baggie. A human caught it, I'm afraid.
Yep, that's a quote.
A baggie? Plastic? How can I avoid what I cannot see? But who are you? And why are you so ugly, if you pardon my French?
I'm Adam, and I'm a human boy. Haven't you ever seen a human before?
But of course, I am not Le Babe. I have known many humans quite intimately.
What's that supposed to mean?
You're an artist, right? Is this your painting?
Where's the bird center?
My latest masterpiece. The negative space gives it a certain je ne sais quoi to this amusing little waterscape. Don't you agree?
It's very nice.
Adam's so polite.
Well, it's fini now. I had a terrible time with it. Those sea urchins will not sit still. They have no appreciation for l'artiste. Since you have saved my life, mon ami, why don't you take these petite sea urchins? It is a humble gift, perhaps, but then having the pleasure of meeting me more than compensates, n'est-ce pas?
Well, the rule of thirds is less a rule and more of a guideline.
Thanks, Narcissus.
You
Oh, and now that you're okay, the mayor would like to see you in the council's chambers for a meeting.
The mayor? But of course he wants me there. Say no more, boy. I go now. Bonne chance, mon ami.
No.
The plastic baggie that trapped Narcissus is lying on the floor.
So we, of course, should throw that away.
Adam picks up the plastic baggie and puts it in his garbage bag so that it won't be able to trap any other sea creatures.
Well, 11, we did just save his life. Okay.
Narcissus's apartment light is out, now that he's left for the council chambers.
So now we have the sea urchins, which means there's someone's problem we can solve, but not this one. Not this one. Not this one. What year is this game? I don't actually know. It's funny that you say that, 11. We'll get back to that later. 98, okay. Let's see. Yeah, it came out in 1991 on floppy disk, and then it came out in 1992 on CD-ROM. I have the CD-ROM version of the game. So if we want to get particularly specific, it's 92 for this.
Whoa, dude, who are you?
Ah, this is where we need to be. How did I know about this game, Slowking?
I'm Adam. I came to tell you about a meeting the mayor's called in the council chambers.
I picked this game up as a kid. Like, when I was, very young. Like, we probably got it at a garage sale or a thrift store, and I used to play it a lot.
I'm Epidermis. I'd love to, like, surf on over there, but I got my own problems, man. Sorry.
Yeah. Okay, so he's got problems. But first we look around the room.
The display box contains the angelfish's shell collection.
Oh yeah.
The little teenaged angelfish looks thin and hungry and sad.
Aw.
Looks like the little angelfish is all set to leave his home.
Yeah, earlier, the Guardian of the Green told us that if they didn't get food, everyone would have to leave or starve to death.
There's a poster of the talking fish heads on the wall. There's a poster of Marilyn Monroe on the wall. Adam is swimming in the apartment of a little teenaged angelfish named Epidermis. Epidermis's apartment contains some cool posters, a shell collection, and a whole lot of algae-covered plants. The angelfish's plants are all covered with algae.
Uh-oh. Marilyn Monroe, yeah.
What's wrong?
Yeah. I think Police Quest is also a Sierra game, so it has the same kind of thing going on.
I'm gonna have to, like, remove myself from Illyria, man. Hit the road, wave a fin, become a memory. Way bummer, man. I'll be, like, totally lost out there in the big old sea, all by myself. Shark food, that's me.
Why do you have to leave?
I only eat one kind of plant, and we've been having this major algae problem. Just look at my potted garden. There's not 1 inch of algae-free leaf left in the whole city.
Wow, my dad says chemical phosphate pollution in the water causes algae growth, but I never thought about it making fish's food grody.
Phosphates, huh? Guess I'll have to, like, Look for some place where there are no phosphates. No sharks or flesh eaters either. Oh.
Yeah, no phosphates. That I'm sure you can find a place like that somewhere. But
Adam is carrying sea urchins given to him by Narcissus in thanks for saving him from a plastic baggie. The sea urchins are small creatures that eat algae.
wow. How convenient. Let's do
Adam
this.
swims over to Epidermis's food plants and puts the sea urchins on the algae-covered leaves.
Let's put sea urchins in his food supply without asking permission. That's totally fine. Actually, I might have been able to give it to him instead. Oh well.
The sea urchins begin to eat the algae. Gosh, they must have been hungry too.
Hey, what's the story with the sea urchins, dude?
Totally fine.
The sea urchins eat algae. They'll clean up your plants, okay? But we need a whole army of sea urchins to clean up all the algae in the city.
We can worry about that later, dude. For now, I'm just happy to have some food in my belly.
Epidermis happily munches on the algae-free areas the urchins are making.
Oh, way better. You think I should, go to the meeting after all?
Yes.
Sure, maybe together you can think of a way to make things better in the city.
And I could tell them about the urchins. Cool. I'm way glad I don't have to leave home. At least not right away. Let me give you one of my shells. I'm totally into shells. Maybe you can start your own collection. I like this one best because it's sharp as a knife. Just don't cut yourself, dude.
Wow, it's sharp.
Now
How
I'm history,
convenient.
man. Hang cool. See you later.
Bye, Epidermis, and thanks for the shell.
The urchins are very content as they eat the algae off of Epidermis's food plants.
Okay. Next apartment.
Epidermis's apartment light is out now that he's left for the council chambers.
Yeah, it's this one.
Cool! It's a carving of a dolphin. The swordfish's snout is obviously good for more than surgery. The swordfish has gotten his snout trapped in the plastic rings from a six-pack of soda. The plastic is tight and he can't open his mouth enough to eat. The table holds the swordfish doctor's medical supplies. On the wall is a diploma from William and Moray College.
Oh, the puns.
The professional emblem shield of sturgeons graces the wall. Golf clubs? The swordfish is apparently just like the doctors back home. The bookcase contains Fishbine's medical encyclopedia. Adam is swimming in an apartment that looks a little like a doctor's office. A medical cabinet and diploma are on one wall. Golf clubs and a sculpture indicate that this fish has more than work on his mind.
Okay. So now that we have this shell, we can get him out of it.
I have a shell with a sharp edge. Let me see if I can get the rings off.
Be careful, young man. A snout is a terrible thing to waste. Ah, what blessed relief. I was afraid I was a bit doomed, good fellow, but your speedy and accurate surgical techniques were my salvation. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Hippocrates, chief sturgeon, that is, surgeon of Illyria. And who might I have the pleasure of addressing?
I'm Adam, a friend of Delphinius.
Ah, a delightful chap, Delphinius, and in perfect medical condition. Do you need a checkup, lad? I must confess I know distressingly little about human anatomy, but you're simple creatures. It can't be that difficult.
I don't need a checkup. I came to tell you about a meeting the mayor's called in the council chamber.
A meeting? Good show. That's just the ticket for what ails us. Before I go, let me express my gratitude by giving you these fishbone tweezers. Perhaps they will serve you someday, as you have served me.
Wow. I'm sure we won't be using those immediately in the next department.
Adam catches the fishbone tweezers.
Thank you, Hippocrates.
'Tis but a trifle. May you live many days, Adam, and be well.
Okay, so I'm going to drop a save right here. New save. And I'll call this Violent. So, if we trash the six-pack rings...
Adam picks up the plastic and puts it in his garbage bag. For a moment, he has the suspicion that there's something he's forgotten to do with the rings. Oh well, too late now.
Yep. That's the only time where it will let you trash something. Dolphin clicker. It'll let you trash something that you could have done something with. So we'll go ahead and restore. Yeah. So now if we go back, get that sharp shell.
Good idea. Pick the rings up first.
Oh, okay. So I have to grab them.
Adam picks up the six-pack rings.
Then they're in our inventory. We can combine them.
Major ecological sensitivity, man. Adam cuts apart the plastic circles of the six-pack rings and puts them in his garbage bag.
Nice. Yeah, and you get more points for doing that. So you can miss out on points by just trashing that thing. Okay, so he gave us tweezers.
Hippocrates' apartment light is out, now that he's left for the council chambers.
This is EcoQuest, Colbridge. It's an old adventure game from the early 90s. We're playing a character named Adam, who has followed a talking dolphin. That has followed a talking dolphin into the ocean to try to find their whale friend, Cetus, who is lost. Yeah. Oh, no.
Nice computer you got here. Can I have it?
Well, it's not mine. It's Alex's.
Adam is swimming in the fish apartment of a sea turtle named Erroneous. From the looks of the place, Erroneous is quite the scholar. The British flag implies that he's an Anglophile to boot. The bookcase holds waterlogged copies of the Encyclopedia Britannica A through G, as well as other more popular fish press titles. A world globe sits on top of the sea turtle's bookcase.
Oh boy.
How strange to see a grandfather clock under the sea. There's a flag of Great Britain on the wall. How curious. The poor sea turtle appears to have something stuck in his throat. He's having trouble breathing. A long white string hangs from his throat. Now, where has Adam seen string like that before?
It is not a straw. This was foreshadowed earlier in the game.
The shell bed looks quite comfortable.
Okay, so we need the tweezers that we just got to get that out of his throat.
I'm gonna try to get the blockage out of your throat. Steady now.
Adam grasps the string with the tweezers and pulls. Boy, it's really in there. Well, that didn't help much. The string came off, but whatever is stuck in the turtle's throat is still in there.
Yeah, the game was pretty hard to figure out. There's this point where I got stuck when I was a kid, and I never finished it. I mean, I finished it since then, but back in the day, I was stuck there. I'll talk about it when I get there. And, turtles might not have the same gag reflex that humans do. I don't know.
Let's try this again. Open wide now.
Adam uses the tweezers to reach carefully into the sea turtle's mouth and grasp the end of the object blocking his small throat.
Yeah. But as far as
I say that was terribly nice of you. I was having the most dreadful time breathing.
yeah, this isn't really the hardest adventure game ever. It's definitely on the easier end of the scale, but yeah.
That was a balloon I pulled out of your throat. Why'd you eat that?
I mistook it for a particularly delectable dark comestible. My error, and a nearly fatal one. My throat, you see, is quite miniature. The rubbery texture of that balloon blocked it completely.
They sometimes find huge whales who've been killed just by swallowing a little balloon.
Ah, yes, my equally small-throated brothers. But I get ahead of myself.
Yeah.
I am Erroneous, professor of most of the fish in these parts. It's a pleasure to finally meet a human. I've taken quite a scholastic interest in you, as a species, that is.
I noticed the flag. I'm Adam, and I actually find animals more interesting than humans. But maybe that's because I am one.
Ah, yes. We're often intrigued with the unknown.
The mayor sent me to tell the citizens about a meeting at the council chambers.
What flag is that? Ah. Welsh.
Well, I shall certainly want to contribute to that ostentatious affair. But first, let me persuade you to assume responsibility for these 4 little human objects I found. They might be troublesome if left floating about.
Well, the name of the emote says Welsh. I'm not sure. They might have had kids play this game in school.
4 metal screws?
Yes, the size makes them particularly likely candidates for swallowing.
I'll take care of them for you.
Well, I'll go join my fellow citizens now. Be well, my human friend. It's been a pleasure.
Goes off screen and dies. Okay, so it's hard to see it, but the balloon is still there, so we need to throw that away.
Adam picks up the deflated balloon and puts it into his garbage bag so that another animal doesn't swallow it.
Okay. Now with these screws...
Hickory dickory duck, I don't
Erroneous's apartment light is out now that he's left for the council chambers.
The next stop is actually the warden or guardian of the
what
apartments.
you need now, Adam?
Adam is swimming in Gregarious' apartment. Gregarious is the watchman and handyman for the fish apartments, and his apartment is full of tools and gadgets. The manatee is absolutely covered with bandages. He's also turning blue.
Huh, that's interesting.
There are photographs on the wall of 2 older manatees. They must be Gregarious' parents.
Coleridge, you don't much care for the state of the manatee?
The wall rack holds some of Gregarious' handyman tools. Some of Gregarious' tools are lying on the floor. They look rather dull.
I don't think we're going to be finding his
Sea
parents.
vegetation decorates the apartment like potted plants.
Okay, let's talk to him.
Why are you so blue, Gregarious?
I'm holding my breath.
Why on earth are you doing that?
You see these bandages? I keep getting hit by the same dumb speedboat every time I go up to the surface to breathe. Dang propellers. I'm just not going up there no more.
But you're a mammal. You have to go up to breathe real air or you'll suffocate.
Yeah.
Nope, don't care. I ain't going. That propeller has gotten the last piece of Gregarious A manatee, by Gil.
How about if I go up there with you? You can show me the boat while we're up there. Maybe I can do something about their propellers.
Gee, Adam, you do that? Why What a pal. Follow me.
Get out, you ugly prototype.
Adam follows Gregarious as he leads the way up out of the city towards the ocean's surface. A load of garbage appears from somewhere above.
Ouch!
Guess we'll have to clean up that garbage later.
Oh
my
God! Good to breathe.
Is this the boat?
Yup. Gosh darn propellers anyway.
Gregarious eyes the boat warily, but at least he's no longer blue. The fisherman has a face as tanned and wrinkled as old leather. Though he looks as tough and steady as a rock, he doesn't appear to be particularly unkind or spiteful. The boat that's terrorized Gregarious is only a little fishing vessel, but the danger its exposed propellers can create for surface-floating mammals is no small matter. Adam is swimming on the ocean's surface above Illyria. A small fishing boat is anchored nearby. The boat has a large motor attached to its stern. Judging from Gregarious' scars, the underwater blades are uncovered and are dangerously sharp. The motor is currently off.
Well, let's try explaining the situation to him.
Hey, Mr. Fisherman.
What? Who said that?
I'm down here.
Oh, a diver, eh? Why didn't you say so, cockamamie kids?
We just swam up through some of your trash. Lots of creatures have to live in the ocean. You shouldn't dump your stuff in here, you know.
What's that? Creatures, is it? What do you think I'm fishing for? The ocean's a big place, matey. That little bit of trash ain't gonna hurt them fishies none.
But it does. You wouldn't believe all the trash down there. Anyway, that's not what I came to talk to you about. It's about Gregarious.
Gregarious? That's a heck of a name for just a dumb manatee.
You disappoint me.
And what's all them bandages for anyhow?
Because you keep hitting him with your propellers.
My propellers? You mean my propellers did that?
He says every time he comes up to breathe, your boat runs into him.
Well, I'll be a landlubber. What do I do about that?
Well, we've got this cage.
Well, this cage is like the ones my dad uses to cover their propellers on our lab boats. I bet it would work just as well on your propeller blades.
Yeah, I'm actually not sure who voices, well, any of the characters. Get out your gun, he ain't listening. I think he is listening.
I'm not sure I'm getting you, kid. But if yous want to take a shot at trying it, I won't holler none.
Okay. So we need to combine the screws we just got from
Adam
the turtle
attaches the 4 screws to the steel cage.
so that we can actually attach it.
You want to give me a hand with this, Gregarious?
Sure, Adam.
Adam and Gregarious swim under the boat to attach the cage to the propellers. With Gregarious' help, Adam fits the steel cage over the propellers and fastens it on with the 4 screws.
Oh, I see what you're talking about now. That cage jimmies right over them propellers, don't it?
Yep. Now you don't have to worry about the manatees.
Thanks, son. You're not too bad for a kid. Thanks for making my boat safe. Guess I'll think about what you said about the garbage dumping.
Guns are now citizens.
Should have waited.
I think they do that in real life with the cages. I mean, I'm not sure how much it really helps because you're getting hit with a cage instead of getting hit by propellers. I mean, I guess it's not as bad because propellers move very fast. But yeah, I don't know. Speedboats also move very fast.
Thanks. Bye now.
They didn't want to animate them going back down.
Thank you, Adam. Now I can breathe anytime I want to.
Will you go to the mayor's meeting at the council chambers now?
Well, I'll have to wait till everyone's out of the apartments. I am the watchman, you know, but I'll go along as soon as I can.
Okay, bye.
Okay, so we got more garbage down here.
The fisherman seems partial to sushi sandwiches. The fisherman's discarded wine bottle litters the ocean floor. Yuck!
That's a manatee, not a seal. And... yep.
A water pump, old but still working, lies on the ocean floor. It must have fallen from the fisherman's boat. Perhaps he got a newer model.
Okay.
The water pump is still working. Perhaps throwing it away is a bit rash.
Okay, so that's a useful item.
Adam snags the still functional water pump.
But the rest of this is definitely
Adam
trash.
just says no and trashes the wine bottle. Adam gives the sushi a decent burial.
Okay, one more apartment. Rip the sushi.
Adam is swimming in the apartment of a lionfish named Olympia. The apartment is cleverly decorated with discarded pieces of human trash. Olympia should get a reward for recycling. The water is filled with a milky substance. It makes Adam dizzy.
Uh-oh.
The water is filled with a milky substance.
Yeah.
This apartment has a window to the outside.
I think they're venomous, actually.
Oh no! A bottle of chlorine bleach!
Oh.
Tropical fish collectors use bleach to stun fish so that they can catch them easily. The lionfish must have found the bottle up on the reef. The lionfish has a painting on one wall. Perhaps she scavenged it from human trash, or perhaps it was painted by an artist friend. The lionfish likes to fix up her apartment with objects she finds. She's used some old bottles to make the table legs.
And Duke's walking around, as Duke does.
A beautiful lionfish floats stunned and unconscious in the water.
Oh. Okay. So we have to get rid of this chlorine.
Adam picks up the bleach bottle and stores it away in his garbage bag. That stops new bleach from leaking into the water, but the apartment is still full of this stuff.
Yeah, Alex and Soraya went to the beach, and the reason I'm here is because they needed a dog sitter, because they didn't want to take Duke with them because, well, they'd be gone a long time. Yeah, I guess it just wasn't going to work out. Okay, so we got rid of the chlorine, the source of the chlorine bleach, but there is still chlorine bleach. Good thing, we just got a water pump. How convenient.
Adam uses the water pump to cycle the old contaminated water out into the much bigger area of the open sea. The room slowly clears of bleach.
Oh my, what happened here?
You used a bottle of bleach for your table and the bleach knocked you out. I'm afraid bleach is one of those man-made dangers you'll have to watch out for.
Yeah, I'm not going to be here tomorrow, though. Just for today. Should use chemicals, that's unfair. Eh.
How are you feeling now?
I'm fine, just a little woozy. My name's Olympia. Who are you?
I'm Adam. I'm here to tell us citizens about a meeting in the council chambers. The mayor's asked everybody to come.
A meeting? You mean with other fish? I don't know. I'm pretty shy, I'm afraid. I don't like crowds.
It's like one of my Japanese animes.
It sure is.
Why not?
Well, It's my spines, you see. They're quite poisonous. I can't help it, you know, but there it is. I'm always afraid that others will be afraid of me, or that somehow accidentally...
But you can't just hide in your room. Everyone needs friends. Listen to me, I sound just like my dad. I guess he's right after all.
Well, yeah, they're supposed to seem weird to him.
Anyway, I think you're really nice, and I think your spines are cool.
You like my spines? I never thought anyone would like my spines. Well, maybe I could go.
It is important, I think. Maybe your spines could help other citizens.
And because we've decided to encourage the lionfish to go to the meeting, Delphinius dies. No, I'm just kidding. We didn't make a choice here.
If you truly like my spines, perhaps you'll accept a small gift for saving my life. This locket contains one of my baby spines. It's quite potent, though. Be careful how you use it.
Wow! A lionfish spine. Neat. Thanks, Olympia.
Is who Welsh?
Goodbye, Adam. May you be free from stings as long as you live.
I love it.
Okay. So now that's all the fish in the apartments.
Well, all the citizens are gone now. I'm off to the council chambers for the meeting. See you there.
Oh, you meant Eleven's brother.
Oh, Adam, you did it! Because of you, we Allurians are ready to help ourselves. The new cleanup committee will keep the dangerous garbage from building up around the city, and the Flesh Eater Watch will sound the alarms whenever that horrible monster gets close.
No, Wexel, this is EcoQuest. It's an old point-and-click adventure game from the 90s.
And thanks to your little lesson, we know a lot more about the dangers of human garbage and how to avoid them.
I wish I could do more. I wish I could stop all this stuff from bothering you at all.
Well, when you return to your world, just remember that feeling, and maybe you can help things get better someday. For now, why don't you take this gold mask as a sign of our gratitude? I don't need it anymore. The citizens seem to actually listen to me as little old Superfluous. The great senator is gone for good.
Thanks, Superfluous. I mean, Mr. Mayor.
Great Senator Palpatine.
Illyria is safe for the moment.
What do you mean?
Well, the cleanup crews can't stop that horrid green ooze in the water, and Flesh Eater will keep haunting us. And then there's our food supply. I think we still have to find Cetus, Adam. Now that the city is okay for a while, I think it's time to go search for him.
How do we start?
Remember, the Oracle wanted to see you again? Let's see what she has to say.
The Oracle wanted a sign of trust from the citizens, and I guess this gold mask counts.
The trident pushes in the three eyes, and the wall trembles. A panel slowly opens.
The citizens must give their trust to you alone. Win them you must. This sign of trust bring back to me, and you shall have the prophecy.
Yeah, it's certainly an interesting key, using a trident on a mosaic. Okay, gold mask.
Adam hands the gold mask to the oracle, holding his breath with anticipation.
A sign of trust is given to me, a mask of gold for all to see. Poseidon's favor has been won by the child Adam, the chosen one. Here now is the prophecy. In the place where shadows creep, rests the poison of the deep. What came from man must now return, lest the kingdom die, the oceans burn. Held hostage is the king of peace. None shall be safe till he is released. Only love can face the one most vile, to save us all, a human child.
But how can I save the kingdom?
Only fragments can I see, but let me tell them now to thee. Armor for a modern knight, from the depths a glowing light, a net of bones, a wall of stones, a floating orb, a silver wire, will help you in a place most dire. Here on parchment are the clues. May Poseidon watch o'er you.
How we're holding a parchment underwater, I do not know.
Adam takes a parchment scroll containing the prophecy from the oracle.
And not even a compass direction to guide us.
Wow, a prophecy. And to think I didn't know if I should bring you, Adam. Let's get started on our quest outside the city.
I guess he wanted it to be descriptive of what it actually was, and not, like, a title like that, I suppose. So that, like, anyone would kind of get what it is. I don't know. I'm not sure if that was music. There. No.
Come on, Adam. There's a reef south of the city. Let's head out and see what we can find.
Yeah, we need a bunch of stuff.
This is it, Adam. We're on our own now. Right out here in the open sea. What an adventure, huh?
You're not nervous, are you, Dolphinius?
Who, me?
Get
Master
out,
of
you
control?
ugly
Nervous?
prototype.
We've got the prophecy, and we've got our natural talent. So hey, what the heck? Flesh eater beware, right?
Right, let's explore.
There.
In the distance is the magical city of Illyria. How curious! There seems to be a huge head of some sort over to the right.
That dolphin is annoying. That dolphin is named Delphinius, and he is our friend.
Can you stand it? These little fish just love mirrors. They think there's another fish in there. I'm glad I'm one of the higher mammals.
Wow.
A discarded doll rests on the sand here. Somebody heaved an old tire over the side, probably some time ago, since it's half buried in the sand. On looking more closely, Adam sees that a few fish have made a permanent home in it.
Icky. Is that what I think it is?
No, don't worry. It's just a statue. Actually what we call lawn art.
Polka dot shorts are no longer in fashion, it seems.
I'd say the rear view mirror of a '57 Chevy. Great car.
The damsel fish is startled by Adam's approach. She gives up looking at the other fish in the mirror and swims away.
I don't know how Delphinius knows about that. Okay, so the mirror is useful.
Adam picks up the old rearview mirror and puts it away.
Hey, cool. There was a diver down here the other day using something like that to attract the fish. Nice to find somebody who wants to make friends rather than collect us.
You don't know cars, you stupid dolphin.
This teddy bear got lost on the way to the picnic.
Ooh, weird. Let me look at that. Blow me away. It's a flashlight fish. He's one of those nocturnal types, so I don't know what he's doing there.
Nocturnal?
Yeah, comes out at night, lives down deep during the day. I wonder why he didn't go home. Something must have happened.
The tasteless underwear goes into the garbage bag. The sodden doll goes into the garbage bag. Squawk! Well, the flamingo would say that if it could. Adam puts the plastic flamingo in the garbage bag. Adam puts the teddy bear into the garbage bag. Good job! Adam wins the Recycle Champ Award.
Nice. Swing like, yeah, there we go. Okay.
This guy is always eating. I tell him, hey, slow down. Anemones are like goats. They'll eat anything. His stomach is like a big sack. He can only eat one thing at a time. If he can't digest it, he'll throw it up after a while.
Barf-O-Rama.
Yep.
I know. That's why I don't eat dinner with anemones too often. I just love it down here. It's what the ocean looked like before all the pollution.
Redhead-O-Rama. Killer whales eat dolphins for breakfast. I'm sure they eat them for other meals too.
The brain coral has its name for the obvious reason.
How do you know what a brain looks like, Delphinius?
I've never found this one very intelligent, though.
Okay, so there's actually a place we can go up here.
The pirate ghost has the job of guarding the treasure. The pirate chief made sure he wouldn't quit. A pirate crew left its treasure in this secret spot. They installed a security system before they left. A pirate ghost. The pirate loot was stored in this chest. Maybe the pirates lost their claim ticket or something. It's a conquistador's pike. Someone made sure the pirate on duty would get the point.
He does not know that this is a secret pirate
No doubt,
game.
this is a skeleton key.
Aha, skeleton key.
I think I felt it give a little.
Well, let's try again.
The pike snaps into pieces and the key goes flying into the water. Dreaming of pirate treasure, Adam opens the chest. A tiny blue crab has been napping in the chest. He scuttles away to find new shelter.
Yeah, that wasn't even locked. And this is basically
I
empty.
guess he was napping. Not a good place for it.
Let's get that key.
Out of nowhere, a lurking fish darts forward.
Hey, you give that back.
He swallowed it. He swallowed it. I can't believe it. After him, Adam. What a pig.
The red fish streaks across the reef toward the east.
So this does something really interesting for an adventure game. because that we're supposed to be following this red fish, and it is taking us multiple panels.
You foul creature! One more step and I'll...
Psych! The red fish takes off again.
And then it runs back. Like, what is even the point of this sequence? If it's just going to take us back the way we came.
The redfish keeps up the speed as it heads back the way it came.
And suddenly it's gone. So that fish
Rats, we lost him. Where'd he go?
took us like 3 panels to the right, and then 3 panels left. So why would they do that? And I was thinking about it recently, and I figured that the way people usually play adventure games like this is they take it 1 panel at a time. They look at everything, they interact with everything, and then they move on to the next panel. And this way, it kind of forces you to, or rather encourages you, because you technically don't have to, it encourages you to look at multiple panels at once before actually exploring them, so you'll have them in the back of your mind while you are finishing up, the puzzles in each of the different places. So I thought that was pretty interesting.
Don't know, Adam, but I do know he's packing iron.
So what happened here, as they're not so subtly indicating, is that fish got eaten by that anemone. And I don't think we have a way of dealing with that right now.
A beautiful array of coral formations continues here but weakens towards the east. The sponges form a soft nest here. One of the most ancient species, they can grow tall enough to conceal a human.
Wow, that's some specific information.
A large shape is huddled in the lair, but Adam can't see it clearly. A coiled piece of wire can be seen at the mouth of the dark opening.
Yep, we're going
On
to need
looking
that.
closer, Adam sees that it's really part of a long cable.
Okay, so if we try to grab that...
A creeping tentacle firmly grabs Adam's wrist.
Uh-oh.
Hey, let go of me! Yow, it's an octopus! We've disturbed his lair. They're these depresso loner dudes. They like to live by themselves. Really antisocial.
Wow. Tell me what you don't like about the guy.
They'll defend their territory against anyone, especially another octopus. Octopus fighting is not a pretty sight. All those tentacles,
I know I told you to tell me, but,
I have to admit, he's got a strong grip.
Run.
I am running.
Run.
I am running.
Run faster.
I am running.
Yeah. Well, he won't let us take that. But we can trick him.
Adam shines the mirror toward the octopus.
Because the octopus is stupid.
The octopus peers into the mirror. Red with rage, he charges out to fight the other octopus. Whoops! The octopus sees Adam, a human. White with fear, he shoots a cloud of ink and flees.
Now we're free to grab that.
Ew, just like skunks.
Actually, like octopi. That ink's supposed to be like a fake octopus to throw you off the track.
Adam reaches down and pulls out the cable.
A gleaming wire. I'm beginning to get an idea about what the oracle meant.
Yep. Okay. So we continue this way. Yeah. Now here's some interesting stuff.
Oh dear, Some fish fell for a line, so to speak. You might say it was lured into difficulties.
Why not just say it's a fishing lure?
What? And miss the chance for a witty reply? Hey, somebody got rid of a statue.
Not exactly, Delphinius. It's a useful object.
Yeah? What's it used for?
Never mind. Anyhow, it looks like they could have fixed it.
That's a toilet.
Some kind of underwater maintenance vehicle has broken down here. The fish and plants are slowly taking it over. A storage panel is just behind the sodden seats.
Why must you do this joke over and over?
The panel is closed.
Well, open it.
There's just no privacy on this reef. We're going back to the city.
Gross me out. It's a mess in there.
An old hammer covers another tool.
Good question, 11.
Adam picks up the hammer, but it crumbles into rust.
Oh.
Adam picks up the steel saw.
We got a saw. Okay. Let's grab this.
Adam picks up the brightly colored fishing lure. More glowing dead fish litter the ocean floor here. Adam notices an increasing number of them to the east.
Uh-oh. So we need to use that fishing lure on the anemone. Come on. Go. Yeah. But hey, the octopus is back. And
Hey, buddy, buying this game, huh? Wow, what a game! What are you gonna have for dinner tonight, bro?
so here's the funny thing about octopi. They can open jars.
You're barking up the...
What did I tell you? Octopi are really hung up. I doubt he'll touch it while you're watching. Better hide.
So if we put that, yeah, and clever. So if we put that jar there and hide in this foreshadowed chunk of coral.
Adam burrows into the soft sponges. From this comfortable hiding spot, he peers out at the octopus.
Honorary vertebrates, yeah.
The octopus thinks he's alone now. He sneaks a tentacle out and grabs hold of the jar. He thoroughly explores the jar.
Look at that! He untwisted the lid. Kind of the can opener of the sea.
Okay. Now we have an open jar.
Adam picks up the open jar but keeps one eye on the octopus.
Yeah. Okay, so we have a lure.
Rats! We lost him. Where'd he go?
Adam was referring to the fish that was swimming
Don't
around.
know, Adam, but I do know he's packing iron.
It's reminding us of this.
Adam moves the bright fishing lure in front of the anemone.
I'm not sure exactly how you're supposed to figure this out. But
I
it
guess
works.
that'll show him to get grabby.
So yeah, that fish is dead.
Adam picks up the key and tries not to think about where it's been.
Yeah. Okay, now we have to go left again. So we got this, that glowing thing. Now the prophecy said some things.
A floating orb. Armor for a modern knight. Only love can face the one most vile. To save us all, a human child. A net of bones. A wall of stones. The scroll contains a gleaming wire will help you in a place most dire.
Right.
Held hostage is the King of Peace.
Yeah. This might not be one of the things that the prophecy was talking about then. A net of bones, 3 traffic cones.
Movement inside the ear.
But we do need
The
this.
flashlight fish darts into the jar and settles in the bottom.
Wow, look at that glowing light, just like the Oracle said.
Oh yeah.
Adam carefully places the glowing jar in his backpack. Adam can't...
So that's the glowing light, but it's not a floating orb. Now, the floating orb is the thing that stumped me as a kid. I could not figure it out. Because there's actually a panel you can go up to. We can get to this.
Horrible. This must be the net of bones in the Oracle's prophecy.
It's a drift net, Dolphinius. Just like the one you were caught in before you came to my dad's lab.
Why do men create things like this, Adam? I just don't understand.
It's used for commercial fishing. There are floats at the top and weights at the bottom to keep the net vertical in the water.
Yeah.
The fishermen leave it out and come back later for their catch. But the net doesn't care what it catches, so dolphins and other creatures that aren't any use to fishermen die too. And the nets sometimes get lost. Like this one. Unattended nets will just float and kill forever. It's like a time bomb that just keeps going off.
I'll tell you a secret, Adam. My family died this way. At least the Oracle told me she saw a net in her visions after they disappeared.
I feel really bad right now.
Yeah, they're really trying to go for that in this game.
I'm sorry, Del. My mom's gone too. I never even knew her, but I miss her a lot. So does my dad.
Maybe that's why we make such good friends, Adam. Hey, do you think we could get away from this thing now?
So the reason that I was stuck on the floating orb is because this has floats on it.
The floats keep the top of the net on the surface of the ocean. When paired with the weights, the floats cause the net to float vertically in the water, forming a wall of death.
So I would think, oh, I should cut one of those off because I need a floating orb.
There's nothing Adam can do about the drift net right now.
Nope, can't do anything about it. Oh yeah.
Look, Del. That little lobster over there is still moving.
Why, that's Persephone, Demeter's daughter. So that's what happened to her. Do you think you could get her out, Adam? I already know my flippers are useless against that drift net.
We can
Don't worry.
cut
I'll
her
get you
out of there.
Easy now. Don't pinch me.
Persephone, you better go home now to your mother, Demeter. She's been worried sick. Good going, Adam. At least you have the thumbs for the job.
Yeah, we got her. There are also
a family of dolphins died in the net.
A family of dolphins in this net. I don't think it's Delphinius's family, because Delphinius would probably recognize them. And also, yeah. And also, that was probably a while ago. So, I'm wondering if chat can figure out what the floating orb is. Because at this point, you should have all the information you need. The angelfish? No.
Adam, I can't see where I'm going. Let's get out of here before we get hurt.
Okay, so this cave is too dark, and for some reason, Delphinius's sonar isn't working. But we have a light.
Adam holds out the glowing jar. The flashlight fish senses the friendly dark of the cave. Gathering courage, it swims out of the jar and settles down between two rocks.
And now we have light.
What a relief. Now I can see where I'm going.
Adam puts the empty jar into his recycle bag.
Okay, so we got a wall of rocks.
Adam reaches up and pulls on one of the brownish rocks. It falls easily to the floor of the cave. A strange green light seeps through the small hole. Another rock pulls out easily. It must not have been there very long.
The light keeps getting brighter.
Hey, those are coming out. No problemo.
Yeah, it feels more to me like somebody put these here.
Interesting.
Are we just going balls blazing?
Yeah, kind of.
The greenish color of the water intensifies as the rocks come out.
Ooh, that's not good.
I think something's happening to the water, Adam. I'm getting dizzy. My sonar feels a little off or something.
Should I stop?
No, we've got to find out what's on the other side.
Seems like a good idea.
The light strikes something hidden behind the rocks.
Ooh. Let's get that.
A metal box has been concealed in the pile of rocks.
Bummer, it's locked.
Oh, but we have a key. A skeleton key.
The key turns halfway in the lock and then stops. It seems that salt water has rusted the mechanism.
That's no good. But earlier, we got an oily rag.
It's not the key.
Yep.
Adam eases the lock with the oily rag.
Now we can use the key on it.
The key turns smoothly in the oiled lock. The box pops open to reveal a suit of protective clothing.
Ooh. Armor for a modern knight, perhaps?
Bizarre. What is it?
I've seen clothes like this. They protect your skin from chemicals. Armor for a modern knight. Do you suppose this is it?
Adam feels an immediate relief. Whatever was in the water was making it really hard to think.
I guess it's okay if you go look. I can't go through there. This junk in the water is getting to me. Be careful, though. I don't think we found all of the things the Oracle spoke of.
Nope, we haven't.
Adam signals okay to Delphinius.
And we're in. Uh-oh.
A group of metal drums lie rusting in this hidden spot. A familiar greenish glow seeps from the rusting patches in the metal. Now Adam realizes what the Oracle meant by poison of the deep. The deadly poison which lurks in the drums has been slowly released into the water, bringing disaster to the reef.
So this is the source of a lot of their problems.
Adam sees what appears to be an opening to the north. However, the path is completely blocked by the deadly toxic waste drums. The deadly poison which lurks in the drums has been slowly released into the water, bringing disaster to the reef. A foul, filmy growth hangs in loops from the ceiling of the cave.
But we're not quite ready. Okay.
That suit's hot. I had to get it off for a second. I found it, Dolphinius. I know what the poison of the deep means in the prophecy. Somebody dumped toxic waste in the whole bunch of barrels. It's incredible. Everything in here is dead and the barrels are leaking.
What do we do now?
I know I shouldn't touch them. My dad's been real clear with me about that. He's done a lot of research into salvaging this sort of stuff. You need experts to deal with toxic waste safely. I know some things, but I'm definitely not an expert.
Can't you figure something out?
I'm working on it.
I've been thinking about it. I don't think we found a floating orb.
Nope. So let's get it. So the floating orb is in the
Adam
toilet.
Can't use that.
What?
There's no.
Really?
That won't fit. That's an interesting.
Oh, I thought I needed that.
The lid of the toilet tank is jammed.
Yeah, it's jammed in place, so pry it open. Yeah, I think I'd interact with it first.
Adam places the trident under one corner of the tank lid and yanks. The lid pops off and falls to the sand.
So the floating orb is the float of a toilet.
Adam pulls the toilet float from inside the tank.
And that stumped me for years when I was a kid. Yeah, the bobber thing.
What's this round thing? Oh, I know. It's called a float.
Round. Let's see, what does that remind me of?
It's the prophecy again. A floating orb. Not what I expected at all.
Yeah, not what I expected either.
Even the Oracle has a sense of humor, I suppose.
Or she could have just told me. Yeah. Okay. So I'll put that back on.
A metal box.
Yeah. Okay. We've got everything we need.
Adam puts on the protective suit. A group of metal. Now, Adam.
Yeah. So we need to combine the float.
Adam attaches the float to the cable. He now has a working buoy.
Yeah. And then the
Adam's carrying a
the transmitter. We also need to
Adam
attach
attaches
that.
the transmitter to the float at the end of the cable.
Because just like the diagram on the chalkboard in the first screen of the game, we're going to attach this to them so that the float goes up to the surface with the transmitter so that people can find the transmitter and follow it down to the toxic waste so they can pick it up. Noise warning, I guess. Yeah, and this was foreshadowed at the very beginning of the game.
Adam turns on the transmitter and attaches his improvised satellite buoy to the barrel. The float rises toward the surface. The transmitter is emitting a constant, powerful signal.
You're doing very well.
Thank you.
Adam watches from a distance as the divers carefully collect the drums. Grimly, they bear them to the surface and stow them on the boat for safe disposal on land. Adam gives the metal box and suit as evidence of illegal dumping. He returns to the reef to find Delphinius and continue the search for Cetus.
Nice.
Adam, you did it! The poison is gone. The first part of the prophecy is fulfilled.
Now we just need to find Cetus.
They've taken it away, that's true. But I'm afraid it will be a long time before anything can survive here.
Yeah, that's the idea, 11. That's why we gave them evidence.
We also have to worry about catching the people who did
Yeah.
this. It looks to me like they've been using this spot for a while. But that's something I'll have to leave up to my dad.
And we still haven't found Cetus.
Well, that shouldn't be too hard.
Adam is swimming in front of a huge, strange cavern. In the distance, an undersea mountain rises to a peak. A black cave mouth scarves the mountain. A nearby sunken boat juts from a coral cave. The harpoon gun is a reminder of the dreadful practice of whale hunting. This one has been triggered.
That's interesting.
The cable from the harpoon is still attached to the gun.
Weird.
The ship's cabin door is jammed shut. A cable from the harpoon gun is caught in a corner of the cabin door.
Objection. Okay, let's try to get that door unstuck.
Adam, I don't like the looks of it here.
Uh-oh.
Adam!
10 out of 10 voice acting.
But behind you! Flesh Eater, run!
Uh-oh. Flesh Eater's here.
Adam and Delphinius flee in terror from the huge flesh-eating monster.
Hickory dickory duck, I don't give a fuck!
With a feeling of utter helplessness, Adam prepares to feel the sharp bite of Flesh Eater's jaws. The monster is so close that his hot wake ruffles the back of Adam's neck. In their panicked terror of the danger behind them, Adam and Delphinius fail to notice the danger in front of them. They both plow headfirst into the drift net.
Well, that's a problem.
The nylon mesh wraps its arms around them. The two are trapped.
Delphinius, we're trapped.
Yep, it's another net.
Adam, you've got to save yourself. I'll never get out of this thing, but you still have a chance.
I won't leave you, Del.
So what? We both end up manta food? Do it, Adam. Save yourself.
Adam waits for the manta to finish them off. Two helpless victims trapped in the net. To his surprise, Flesh Eater only circles them.
That would be a horrible ending. They both just die to make a point. Okay, so we can cut ourselves out of this. And we need to.
Adam maneuvers the sharp shell around and begins to rub it against the nylon net. The shell saws through the nylon, loosening the net's grasp on Adam. He's free!
You did it, Adam. Now get out of here, fast!
Are you crazy? What kind of friend do you think I am?
Adam turns back frantically to cut loose his friend. But before he can free Delphinius, Flesh Eater swoops in. Enraged to see one of his victims escape and determined not to lose the other, he seizes the net with poor Delphinius still in it.
Uh-oh.
And knocks Adam aside with one flick of his huge wing.
You foul creature! One more step and I'll...
Wow.
Adam, find Cetus. Only he can save me now.
Adam finds himself suddenly alone. The drift net with its precious cargo and the monster are gone. What on earth, Adam thinks, can he do now?
Oh well. It'll stay there.
And will he ever see Delphinius again?
Oh no. Okay. So we gotta go back there. And it should be now safe to swim up there because the toxic waste is gone. We don't need the armor anymore. Now we can get through the door.
Adam wedges the trident under the crack of the bloated ship's door and pushes on the handle as hard as he can. The waterlogged wood suddenly gives way, and the door pops free of its frame. The cable that had been jammed under the door suddenly jerks tight as though pulled by a mighty weight.
Huh.
And through the open ship's door, Adam hears a sound.
A sound?
A sound unmistakably sad, unmistakably deep, unmistakably haunting.
What could it be?
Unmistakably a whale's call.
Oh. Could that be Cetus?
The whale call is louder here. It's echoing down from somewhere above the ship.
Okay.
Adam holds his breath with anticipation and swims up to investigate.
Yeah.
Following the taut cable up and up towards the surface light.
What's up?
Hello, John.
How you doing?
Up and up, not looking
Pretty
where he's
good.
going.
We're playing EcoQuest.
Neat.
Yeah, it's a point-and-click adventure game. We're almost done with it.
Very good.
Yeah. Oh, you scared 11.
Yeah. My car died.
Suddenly...
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah. Like on the way to work or on the way back?
On the way back.
Okay.
Yeah. So I was just sitting on the highway for about an hour and a half.
Yeah.
Just in the 87-degree weather.
Yeah.
No air conditioning. It's been a cool day, guys. It's been a cool day.
Yeah.
How's this been going?
It's been going well.
Good.
Yeah. We just found Cetus in a game called EcoQuest: The Search for Cetus.
Okay, so the game over. You did it.
Pretty much. Except Delphinius was captured by the giant manta ray.
Obviously.
Yeah.
That's important.
It is, yes.
I know what that means.
Yes. Delphinius is our dolphin friend.
Sure.
Yeah, our talking dolphin friend.
Well, naturally. I wouldn't have it any other way.
Of course. Our friend got captured and died. Well, we haven't seen the died part yet.
It's Cetus.
Yep. That's a whale. Let's...
With a mixture of joy and fear, Adam approaches the mighty whale.
Oh my god!
Your Majesty, you're hurt. No wonder you've been missing. You're trapped here by that harpoon.
Yes, child. And you are the one foretold. I fear you may be too late.
But what happened? How did you get harpooned?
It was Flesh Eater. I heard him cry out and went to help. He tricked me into the whaler's path.
Can't you get free? You can't just die. Illyria needs you.
The harpoon holds me fast. I cannot get it out of my mouth. I am so weak. I have not long.
Cetus sinks into unconsciousness and his great eye shuts. The harpoon wound has become infected, and he is near starvation from being trapped in this one spot.
Uh-oh.
Cetus is getting weaker by the moment.
I don't think that is syphilis. 11.
The sperm whale is covered with barnacles, natural passengers that do not harm the whale.
Yeah.
A harpoon is lodged in Cetus's jaw. From this side, only the shaft of the harpoon is visible. The barbed head of the harpoon is inside Cetus's mouth.
Yep. So it's barbed, so we can't just pull it out. But... we back up.
From here, Adam can see that unconscious Cetus's jaw has grown slack. His mouth opens and closes in a regular rhythm.
So, he's opening and closing his mouth. And we can get in. think. We might have to use grab. Those were all barnacles.
Adam decides to make a dash for Cetus's moving mouth.
Okay, we made it. Getting quick. Okay, so let's use the hacksaw.
Adam uses the industrial saw to cut through the harpoon shaft. The barbed harpoon head falls to the bottom of the sea.
Okay.
Though Adam has removed the harpoon head, the harpoon shaft is still lodged in the wound.
Okay.
Adam decides to get closer to the outside of the whale.
Yeah, it would. We can pull it out now, because the barb
Adam
tip is
carefully
gone.
works the shaft backwards through the wound.
And earlier in the game, we got a healing potion.
The healing potion won't do Cetus any good if Adam puts it there.
Okay, that's better.
Adam uses Demeter's precious store of medicine on the wound.
Yeah, the potion. Yeah.
Cetus, you're awake. Are you feeling okay? Are you gonna make it?
Be calm, child. I am much better. I feel the wound already healing. You have saved me.
Now that you're better, we have to save Dolphinius. Flesh Eater took him and he's in terrible danger.
Flesh Eater, it is time to end the killing. I will call him forth. You must go rescue the dolphin.
Uh-oh.
Meanwhile, Delphinius is reliving the nightmare of being trapped in a drift net, unable to reach the surface for air, unable to free himself. This time, however, Flesh Eater is there to add to his terror as he circles the dolphin, waiting for his victim's struggles to cease.
Yep, that's a lot.
Just as Delphinius arrives at a grim acceptance of his fate, a challenge echoes from outside the lair.
Rise, cowardly one. Leave your foul lair and prepare to meet your doom. No more shall you trouble my people, for Cetus has returned.
Yeah, they should put Flesh Eater in Dead by Daylight.
Enraged that the Great King has escaped his prison, Flesh Eater wheels from the cave.
That whale is angry.
Go to the lair. Save the dolphin while you can, little one, before it's too late.
Okay. While Flesh Eater is distracted, we can go
Now
in.
that Flesh Eater is distracted by the mighty whale, Adam is free to enter the beast's lair.
That's what I just said. Okay. Let's cut him free.
Oh man, I'm glad you showed up. I'm about ready to suffocate.
I hate this nylon stuff.
Yay.
I'm cutting as fast as I can. Hold on, Dolphinius, just another second. I promise.
I'm out here to grab some air, dude. Can't stop to chat. I'll see you outside.
Okay. There's only one thing left to do. We have to help Cetus fight Flesh Eater with the one item we haven't used yet. the little baby, whatever you call
Adam's
it.
carrying one of Olympia's
Spine.
lionfish spines. The spines contain a powerful
No,
poison
not harpoon.
that will kill smaller fish, but probably only stun large sea creatures.
Yeah, so we got that. But we have to time it right. I think it's when it's just about to get to Cetus.
Adam arms himself with the tiny lionfish spine, and with all the courage he can muster, and heads towards the black monster. While the manta is distracted by Cetus, Adam manages to get close to one huge black wing and pierce the tough hide with the lionfish spine.
Nice. First
There's a
try.
moment of terror in which Adam is sure the poison will not be enough to even slow down the huge beast.
Yeah, get wrecked.
But it's enough to make him hesitate in his attack, if only for a moment. And that moment is enough.
Cetus, it's really you. And you killed Flesh Eater. Unbelievable.
Yeah, take that.
I'm glad to see you safe, my gray friend. But the manta is not dead, only stunned. There will be time for all that later. Right now, there's a city I'm longing to see, and a hero to be thanked.
But where were you, and how did Adam find you, and why did you disappear for so long, and how?
So many questions.
In a true champion's welcome, Adam rides on the back of King Cetus in a slow procession to the city. Cetus bellows an announcement of their triumphant return.
Come forth, children. Greet thy king and the boy called Adam.
Adam slips off the back of the mighty whale and swims to join the happy Illyrians.
Congratulations, Adam. Oh, I'm so moved. Boo-hoo.
Bravo! I knew a strapping lad like you could do it.
All our fish friends.
Like, unbelievably radical, Adam did. Major way to go.
You have proven yourself one with the greens, Adam.
Good show, old boy. Quite spectacular indeed.
You're a real hero now, Adam.
It is well that you did the job, Adam, since I did not have the time. You did almost as well as I would have, mon ami.
You were very, very brave, Adam.
Child of man, to you we owe our lives. Our thanks we now bestow.
Adam, you have rescued me from certain death. You have helped put an end to Flesh Eater's reign of terror. You have saved Illyria from ruin. You have made us believe that mankind is perhaps not the enemy we feared it to be. That man can even be a friend.
Thank you, great Cetus. I have learned much from all of you, too.
Not much longer, 11. Yeah, I did it.
Take this conch if you ever need a friend in the sea. Blow the conch and help will come.
Poseidon's conch. Wow. Thank you, Your Majesty.
How did Adam do that underwater? That's my question.
Now, home with you, child. Delphinius, I believe your friend could use a ride back to the land of men. He looks a little worn out.
Yes, sir, Your Majesty. Grab a fin, Adam.
Adam bids farewell to Illyria and King Cetus, and grabbing on to Delphinius's dorsal fin, hangs on tight for the long ride home.
That's just the surface, 11. You're already there.
Delphinius.
Yeah, Adam.
Will I ever see you again?
What? Are you kidding? You and your dad, Diver Dans? You'll see 100 dolphins in your lifetime, Adam. One of these days, one of those dolphins will be me.
I love you, Delphinius.
Oh, get out of here, you nut, yeah. I love you too.
Yeah. And there's a constellation of Cetus up in the sky.
I love it.
Yeah. Okay. That's gonna be all for stream today. I really... yeah, I know. But this is really all I wanted to show today. Maybe I'll do a solo stream again sometime and play another game. Or who knows, maybe I'll start streaming at some point. Yeah, it's a pretty cool game. But I am gonna try to find someone to raid. Let's see.
This I like.
Yeah. Right, let's see. I think I'm just gonna end stream, actually. Okay. Well, I'll see you all next time. Well, I'll see you all in chat once Red and Sriracha are back and streaming regularly like they do. Yeah. I enjoyed it. Aw. Okay. See y'all later.